Hello, everybody. My name is Invicta. Welcome back to Bugenics. That's my dynamic intro here. We are ready to go into the bunker. We have a great team here after a little bit of a stumble on that fight with the RNG against Gambit. I think it's all in, and we should be okay to get both of these zones done. I think maybe in this episode here, I'd prefer to just keep going because obviously we need to get the Black Shard powered up here. That Mertoon has, but unfortunately we haven't really had that many options so far. We got a couple of kills, but that's about it. So got Mr. Bumpy, do your thing. We got Atomic Kittens. It's a burst of radiation at the start of its turn. Teleports away when damaged, explodes when killed. So again, I don't know why Pierce is not working with this, and it should go through shields if there's a shield at all. So obviously, Mr. Bumpy is going to be great here, although we have to be careful a little bit about the explosions. Let's see how much damage it actually does. Oh, it did nothing. That's great to hear. Well, then we'll just go over here and do this, and then we don't need a heal on anyone, but although the butchers, both of them do need to get a little bit of help, so we'll save the big heals for them. Radiate. Okay, so we can also hit the mini nukes here. These actually deal a large amount of damage to anything near them. It also can provoke a radiation mutation if we're not careful, which is my favorite cartoon, by the way. Let's see if we can bring them towards us. We have no food pickups that we can get. I don't know if they're going to teleport away because they won't be taking damage. We're just taking off their shield. So let's see. It dropped a blessing. That's good. And I don't really think it's necessary for us to hit the nukes here. We're not going to be able to kill them anyway, so I'm not too worried. Wait, can we just do this? We can. All right. Well, I was not expecting that, but you know what? It works. It definitely works. Great job. All right. Loose meat. When you take damage on a food pickup, confrontational. When you take damage, trample one tile towards the source of damage. Zenkai boost if you end the battle 1 HP, and then self-assured get a random stat up whenever you down a unit. I can read, I promise. I guess loose meat, just because we should be able to get a little bit of a heal off of that. And everyone's looking okay right now. They did get a little bit of a heal. Pixel needs a little bit of help. Large coffin stands ominously in the road ahead, leaning against the wall. Bash it. He got a human scalp, a blinking eyeball, and a dry bone mask. Okay. 2 strength minus 1 charisma. Your crit hits inflict fear. Spawn a food pickup at the start of each battle. Okay, so that'd be great for one of these two. This basically, for Pixel, this basically just makes it to where he's got more strength, and it offsets this +1 charm offsets the -1 charm there, so that's good. Bumpy's good with the range here. We can now put the cap on Braden, who is a little bit injured. Your line of sight restrictions are ignored. Ooh, that's real nice. Yeah. Let's go for +1 thorns, and let's also go for that. So line of sight restrictions are ignored now. That's very interesting. That would also be very interesting on the healer too. So, okay. No, we haven't been able to use that spin to win ability yet, but maybe we'll get there soon. And we have a bunch of the cultists here. The cat cultists as well. Okay, so who needs a heal here? I don't want to get too close to the cultists, but I want to make sure that we're going in full bore here. Then we can roll back or save the mana. I think I'm just going to save the mana for now. And then we really need to get some scatter shots out here. So I think what I'm going to do is we're going to light up this cat. 7 damage, not enough to kill. Then we're just going to stay far in the back corner, and then we'll just light him up with scatter shot over and over again. That minus intelligence is really bad. So the cat cultist would gain an extra attack this turn. I don't know why that only did 1 damage. All the cultists are powering up, basically. And we need to not have that. So I say we heal. And then we don't want to bring them towards us. Nice crit there by Pixel. This is what the butchers are going to be good for right now. Is just going to be tanking and everything. Unfortunately, we can't move anywhere where we can hook any of them except for that one there, which I guess we could. Get over here! Let's see what Spin Cleave does. Okay, 11 damage there. I'll take it. We could Tromp, and we don't have anything that's in range of Butcher yet, so I think we'll just wait on this. Why is that doing 1 damage only? I don't have Brace. Right, let's go for a scatter shot here. We need a big hit here. Somewhere that's not going to nuke our team. Unfortunately, I think we are going to hit... we're going to hit Braden, but that's okay if we can hit the majority of them. Okay, that refunded mana. Let's move and let's try to get a better scatter shot so we're not nuking our team because we hit Pixel pretty badly. There we go. That's what I should have done in the first place. That was stupid. Good crit there by Mr. Bumpy. We can't hit this one. They both have bombs. I don't want it to blow up here, but it's probably going to blow up anyway. It's going to blow up next turn. It's okay. We healed. This one moved as well. More damage. Nothing isn't lethal yet. What's the range of this? Okay, we can move back and heal here. Or we could kill, actually. This one's already acted. They both have acted. We can actually kill the bomber here with the black shard. Let's do that instead. So we cancel the bomb there. We can turn around and we can actually kill this one too. Look at that. And then we can roll back here, or we can go get a heal. Or we could grab some money. I think we're good on money. Let's roll back. Great job by Mertoon. Then we can get a small heal here, but also gain another heal there. You get the kill. The bleed didn't go off. Very clean. Very nice. Okay, okay. They're still doing good things. Braden got luck, which is good for crit. No constitution, unfortunately. We can get speed, though. +2 speed would be very useful. And I think we are going to do that, because being able to act before the mobs is going to help out. Our butchers are terribly slow. Loot the egg. Got a raptor egg. Look at that. Raptor egg. Use heal to full. 10% chance to summon a charmed raptor kitten at the end of each turn. So it's just a full heal. Get a man's hairpiece. So that was one of the things that we ended up losing on the failed run here. This one will give us a little bit extra charisma. So starting mana would be great. It's gonna be Lenny again. This time we got butchers. He's gonna be going after Mr. Bumpy. Let's make sure we have everyone healed up here. Yeah, we'll take it. We're just gonna save. Why is that doing 1 damage? It's just always for 1 damage. Okay. I thought it was a basic attack. But that's fine. 14 crit. There we go, Mr. Bumpy. And let's move him away from Lenny. We need to get some bruising on Lenny ASAP here. So we don't want to cleave our entire team. So the only way we can do that is here. Or we can move here and then tromp them. Yeah, I didn't want to do that. I did not mean to click that. Oh. All right, let's hire a hitman here. So now we have to force feed because obviously we don't want to lose Mertoon. We can at least pull Lenny back with the meat hooks. Big bruising there. That's going to help out a lot with tower defense. Bounty Hunter has picked the wrong target. Is he in range? He's right out of range right here. We can hit and move. 24 crit by Mr. Bumpy. I think he shot himself. That's okay. So we're going to need to heal off of that hit there. And unfortunately, we can't heal ourselves. So what I can do is I can at least grab this. And then I can throw a blessing out here. Grab the blessing so we're at least shielded from any attack, and then we can hit Lenny for 20 here. There we go. Raiden's gonna pull him over here. There we go. 2-round kill on Lenny. No big deal at all. Mr. Bumpy got intelligence, good. Helps us with some more mana, then speed. Luck, strength doesn't really matter. Yeah, the only thing that would matter here would just be speed, I guess. But we could also just get some HP. I don't necessarily hate HP. Or go for luck, because we did have that luck down. Let's go for luck. We need crit. We'll go for luck for Mr. Bumpy. Mr. Bumpy, what a name. All right, Pixel got strength again. Great. That's awesome. No speed bonus upgrade, unfortunately. We can go for luck. We can go for int. Int would give us a little bit more mana to work with. Charisma is just starting. I mean, again, none of these are really great. We could go for luck. Dex literally doesn't do anything for us. Let's get some int. Maybe we can use get more heals off. You charge me and take damage. 15% dodge chance. Yes, we'll take that. We'll absolutely take that. And let's give that to Mertoon, or we can give it to Mr. Bumpy. Put on Mr. Bumpy. He's kind of fragile. And I am going to go hard mode here. I have confidence. Okay, so there's a couple of champion cat cultists. Or no, there's just one. There's a champion security bot. I don't see the other one, though. We do have 2 nukes here. And there's a RoboCat that's also a champion. We're definitely going to have to be careful here. Get the blessing out. Let's make sure everyone is at full. I think they are. Yeah, so we can just heal. I mean, it doesn't really matter. There you go. Have a heal. Yeah, Mr. Bumpy is the one that we need more int on, so we can start immediately with a scatter shot. There we go. Okay, tower defense is going to be a problem. We use Butcher now, I guess. And that takes care of the champion as well as that cat. Okay. We can actually move here and grab this cat and cause the trample there. Spin to win. There we go. Nice. Very clean. Butchers are starting to really grow on me here. Not that I needed help with them because they're just strong. I love a strong melee attacker, and Butcher is insanely OP. Like the actual Butcher ability. Let's see. Can we hook one of them? No. We can hook one here. And I think that's a good idea because we don't want them to get off any extra attacks here. Great crit there by Mr. Bumpy, and this team is absolutely just decimating everything right now. Champion RoboCat coming in. It's popped for 2 damage. Okay. See, I don't know why that's not going through shield. That doesn't make any sense. We'll grab this food here. Another crit. Mr. Bumpy's crit's definitely paying off here. And I think we can just end this now because we can do Cure Wounds, which takes care of the 10. Or not. Let's hit for 5. This would deal 5 damage, I think. Yeah, there we go. Good. Again, another 2-round kill. Cartoon got int. Very nice. Very, very nice. Could go more Constitution. I think that's a smart idea. Or Strength for healing. His heals don't really heal for that much, to be honest. But we have one that's essentially 10 Strength. So I think I'm going to go for just a little bit more HP. I'm fine with that. You know me, I like to play safe, and in a game like Mugenics, you just never know what's going to happen. Brayden finds a mysterious manual with a strange writing on the cover. He can read it. He tries to decipher the cryptic text, but has no idea what it means. He insists on trying to figure it out. Wastes so much time that the party gets ambushed. What? Got a rare furniture box. Nice. So we're going to get ambushed here. Okay. So we have a champion cultist lackey. The cultist mutants, which are very annoying. Well, if anything, they're just moving closer towards us. It's only going to be a problem because we have very little AoE. Champions are Or they're just, the lackeys are just mutated. The mutants. It was a pretty awful event. Not gonna lie. Good crit there by Mr. Bumpy. Yeah, so Pierce is just kind of a waste of my mana at this point. We need to get these cats out of here because they have a lot of extra attacks. And Mr. Bumpy's safe here. He's going to keep lighting things up that are moving in our range. I don't want to roll. We can go here. Again, I want to get a charge on the shard, and we do. We can roll forward and attack for 10 here, or roll forward here and deal more damage with the backstab. And we have enough to actually... No, we don't. We don't have enough to do all three. We're going to be we're 2 mana short. I'm just going to go for damage here. Okay, it didn't count as a backstab because it's not melee. Makes sense. We're getting really pressed up against it here. Yeah, I don't know if that was that was smart or not. I don't know what this is gonna do. We should try to get them lined up though. Okay, push them back. That's good. Nothing is under 5 HP yet. But we can go here and get an AoE off. Nice. Good crits. Now we can butcher. Well, now we can't. We can trample one more time. Put him 1 off lethal. With all the pinging that Mr. Bumpy's doing. Okay, we're taking light damage. Nothing too crazy. Okay, I hate that. Get some heals out. Yeah, so you go down. Let's go here. No, we can't pull it. That's right, we don't have piercing. Oh, we're gonna pull him anyway. That ambush really did a lot to hurt us here. And Braden's still getting lit up here. He's got a broken paw now. We need some big hits here, Mr. Bumpy. He critted himself. I don't know how he did that. So what really shouldn't have been too much of a problem is now a huge issue. I can't use Butcher on killing anything. And me not using Butcher earlier was a huge, huge blunder. We need to go. We need to heal. We need to get this one out of here. Yeah, we're going to have to use Grave Crawl here. Good crit. I hate that these things can spawn champions too. We can use Smelling Salts again. Mr. Bumpy, we might have to. I think we knocked food to us. Now he's disfigured. So it's just down to Mertoon. We can't heal ourselves. I don't know how this one got so terrible. It definitely felt like we were okay, and then we weren't. I don't want to keep getting knocked by this thing, but even if we were next to it, we can't do enough damage to kill it. We have exactly enough for one Hallowed Ground and one roll. We need to kill something here. We're just in range of this thing no matter what. And it hits for 6. I think this is going to be it. I think that apparently I can't win with Butchers. But that ambush was absolutely terrible. And should have probably went for the res here. I mean, there's a lot of shoulda, coulda, wouldas. Not over yet, but definitely feels over. Get one there. We could prevent 1 damage. Or we can heal. If they all hit me at once, it's 11 damage. It's 16 damage. We would survive with 1 HP. We can't use the Black Shard anymore. If I use the Hallowed Ground, we have 13 damage. So, assuming this one's the fastest, which I don't know if it is or not. So that negates 5 damage here. We'll be doing 11. So it's actually better for us to use Hallowed Ground. We save 1 HP by doing that. Or Smelling Salts has Pixel back up. Yeah, that saved us a little bit of heartache here. We can heal and attack and almost kill the Cultist Mutant. The problem is that it's going to spawn a tumor when it dies. I think we just have to go for it. Oh, this one's got 20 though. We may get kited by this thing too. At least if we melee attack here, we can get a heal. And we can roll away and give ourselves a shield. Or not. Your rules really don't make sense sometimes, Eugenics, not gonna lie. All right, well, once again, we lose the Black Shard quest, and we're just gonna have to do it again, because it's got to be done. So thank you for watching, everybody. I honestly don't know what to say. We were totally fine, and then we got ambushed by RNG, and I guess I could have just ignored the book, but shoulda, coulda, woulda. Hindsight's great in the end. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and as always, I'll see you all next time. Until then, so long, everybody.